Welcome back. I've spent more than 40 years in the sales and marketing business until I found this program in May of 2004. It's truly the most remarkable system I've ever had the privilege of working. Today, I want to share with you what makes this system so special. It's simple. This system is so simple that literally anyone can do it. If you can send an email, if you can dial a telephone, if you can log on to a website, you can work this activity. When people join as members with the cash tracking system, they simply go to our website, they enter their inviter's email address, and the system takes it from there. It literally walks them through the 3-minute enrollment process, it instructs them on how to get their website activated, and it communicates to them via email whom they contact to arrange to forward their pledge. Now, how's that for convenience? It can work for anyone. Having spent many years in various direct sales organizations that were allegedly duplicable, I witnessed that very few people ever made any money. And I'm sure many of you can relate to that. Lots of good people spent good money after bad with absolutely zero results. Many people went broke trying to get rich. This program can work for absolutely anyone who will simply follow the system and put forth a little effort. And it can work in a matter of days, not months or years. Just listen to some of the heartfelt testimonials from people from all walks of life in Step 6 on this site. If they can do it, so can you. And there really is no selling. Really. This is an activity that many people get right on their first visit to this site. And those who don't, that's okay. They can come back to this website as often as they wish to upgrade their understanding of what we do. But there is absolutely no selling or convincing required. Using this automated presentation system, that lets you leverage your time by allowing others to do the presenting for you, while you focus on cash-generating activities. Your prospects will always receive the most professional presentation possible. And the best part is, you didn't have to do any of the explaining. There are no products to hype. With this program, you never need to worry about hyping overpriced products that most people would never buy if there were not an income opportunity attached to them. And you'll never again have to purchase products yourself just to maintain your status or earn a commission. Also, you never have to worry about people requesting a refund for products that didn't meet their expectations. This is a private activity by invitation only. The only way anyone can even learn about this program is to be personally invited by an existing member. You see, this allows us to select only those individuals who are like-minded and that genuinely care about helping others become successful and who can positively contribute to our organization. Now, this goes a long way towards creating an extremely positive atmosphere, and it allows us to associate with people that constantly elevate us. Now, if given the choice, whom would you like to hang out with on a daily basis? People who are constantly dragging you down with them, or positive, uplifting people whose mission is to help you get all the abundance in life you desire? And no, that isn't a trick question. There's no company to change the rules. How many times have we seen compensation plans, profit margins, product pricing, etc. change on the fly with no notice to you? Well, I'm sure most of you who spent any time in a sales organization, you've seen this happen way too many times. Or even worse, just when you think you have your business going, the company capsizes. Everything you've worked for is gone. The cash tracking system is not run by a corporation. Rather, it's a private group of entrepreneurs dedicated to helping each other create financial independence. You're not ruled by a corporation with some fat cats at the top making the majority of the profits and all of the decisions whether you like them or not. The one-up structure used by this program is the most powerful system ever devised and will remain so for you, thereby securing your financial future. It's one of the few things you can count on in this world. Just take a look at our growth. We've now attracted more than 70,000 members in 16 different countries in just over 8 years. That's remarkable. Lead generation that works. The biggest problem with any program is finding the right prospects. No problem here. We can show you how to target market so you don't need to phone anyone until they have personally contacted you and asked to hear about what you have for them. This is a remarkably effective two-pronged approach that's simple and it's easy. And it gets you out of that never-ending cycle of calling people who aren't home and leaving endless messages that are never returned. This is absolutely the most powerful lead generation system I've ever seen, since you only speak with people who have requested information directly from you. Now, how's that for maximizing your time? A truly duplicable system. How many times have you heard people tell you that their system was duplicable only to learn that it really wasn't? Well, that's the biggest complaint in the overwhelming majority of home-based opportunities available today. Unless you're willing to continually beat up your friends and family, it's really hard to duplicate the success of the big guys. But why is that? Well, basically, because many of the really big earners in these programs, well, they came from networking organizations, and they brought a big downline over with them. They had a large prospect pool right out of the gate. Now, I'm guessing that's not the case with you. You see, we duplicate by giving you a truly foolproof system that anybody can use, and combining that with a world-class training center that's available for you 24/7, support tools to maximize your efforts, and lead generation choices that really work for you and your new team members. Add all of that to the very powerful one-up model, and you have a real winner that provides everyone with the same opportunity to become successful. And you know, really, that's the only way you can truly duplicate success. Give everyone a level playing field, a proven formula that works, and the same opportunity to succeed. It works fast. With most programs you start, it seems to take forever to see any money at all, let alone get into a positive cash position. Not with the cash tracking system. You can begin inviting people into our program as soon as your inviter confirms that he or she has received your pledge. Now, your first qualifier goes to your inviter. After that, all of the cash goes directly to you. All you need to do to make this happen is to contact people and invite them to review this website. Then help them get their questions answered, and that's it. Most people make a decision on this remarkable opportunity within 48 hours or so, and your cash is sent directly to you via overnight courier. That's fast. The power of leverage. There really is no system more powerful or duplicable, there's that word again, than the one-up system. After you have given up your first person to your inviter at each level, you are now permanently qualified to receive cash for life. And once you've done that, the concept of leverage now begins to work for you. Each new person who joins as a member of this program with your email address now represents a new receiving line for you to receive cash to infinity. Let's use a really simple example. Suppose you dedicated yourself to getting 5 new people after your initial qualifier. That would give you 5 independent receiving lines. Now, let's suppose each of these lines only produced 1 new person every 2 weeks, which isn't very many, really. Do the math. You'd receive cash from 10 people that month, 2 per month from 5 receiving lines. Now, let's suppose that only half of those people entered at the $3,500 level, and actually 90% of people do. And let's say the other half only entered at the $500 level. That would be a total of $20,000 delivered right to your door. Do you see how leverage works very quickly for you? You simply guide these new members to review our audio and video trainings at our world-class training center while you're speaking with other prospects. You see, this allows you to focus on cash-generating activities while your new members are receiving professional training on all aspects of working this program. They can be self-sufficient in no time. That's powerful. And you don't need the best people. One of the common refrains in the networking business is recruit leaders to build faster. Well, that may be true, but that's a lot easier said than done. First, you need to be the type of person that attracts leaders, and that's not most people. With this program and the amazing one-up system, you will only receive one pledge from each person, only one. That means that you don't have to find world beaters because you're only going to receive one pledge from them. Of course, you'll receive the pledge from their first person and their first person and on to infinity. But the great thing about this system is that all you need to make this work for you is average people, and you can find them anywhere. Give once, receive to infinity. Many other programs require you to re-enter or purchase a position on more than one occasion. Now, the fundamental structure of the cash tracking system prohibits this practice, and for good reason. You simply give once, and you're now able to attract abundance into your life by receiving to infinity. Once you've made a pledge at each of the 3 levels, you will never again be required to put any of your own money into the program. You then simply share this opportunity with as many people as possible and allow the universal law of abundance to work for you. It really is as simple as that. Give once, receive to infinity. The act of helping others. It truly is more blessed to give than to receive. Our activity helps more people get out of unfulfilling lives than anything I know. The emotional reward of being a part of that is very special. Winston Churchill once remarked, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." Now, in this same vein, one of my favorite quotes comes from John Andrew Holmes, who said, "There is no exercise better for the heart than reaching down and lifting people up." This is the real spirit of the cash tracking system. Independent entrepreneurs dedicated to helping each other create abundance in their lives through serving others. There is no more noble a calling. So what are you waiting for? If you really want to take control of your financial future, you need to join us today. Remember the definition of insanity: keep on doing the same things you've been doing and expecting a different result. Harvey Mackay, author of How to Swim with the Sharks Without Being Eaten Alive, said, "One mistake will never kill you. The same mistake over and over again will." The reality is, if you keep on doing what you have been doing, you'll just keep getting more of what you're getting right now. Today is the day you can change all that. Today is the day you can begin a path to complete personal and financial freedom by simply getting back to your inviter and becoming a member of this amazing program. Now, don't worry about why you can't. Just focus on how you can. And don't put it off another day. For most people, those things they put off until tomorrow never get done. When you get to step 6, you'll hear about lives being changed, but only because those people acted. They suspended their fears, their doubts, and their skepticism, and they moved forward. And that's what you need to do now. Remember, you'll always miss 100% of the shots you never take. Don't miss this one. It could be the shot of a lifetime. Get back with your inviter today. Now, here's a word of caution. Only take the next step if you're serious about changing your life right now. If you are, and you're ready to put forth a serious effort, this program can be a life-changing event for you. But you must be serious. No program will work unless you do. Now, your next action item is to proceed to step 6. Click the link below to access that presentation.